Good afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back first of all to the cameraman. He is live and he is present today.
On this side of the camera for once.
And doesn't have to hold the camera,
Nope.
the camera will remain still
It's a tripod, for people who don't know.
On the tripod throughout the video.
Look, put this on the thing and they'll know, because it's a really impressive tripod as well.
We haven't got a new cameraman, unfortunately, times are hard.
No.
Right, so today what we're doing is we're looking at James's putting, as we did the other week, and he was putting well and he's been putting well. But James
doesn't make sense, does it?
James has been given a new putter by Odyssey, obviously to test, and James likes it that much he wants to put it in. So
it's got a green shaft.
It's got a green shaft.
It is beautiful.
British
like
racing
dark
green.
Isn't it? Dark green grip, lovely head cover, and then that's just a shape that I feel like I've always putted my best with.
So it's a fang putter with a double. Well, it's a single bend neck actually,
not bend.
double.
1, 2.
Double bend neck even. Sorry, my eyes are deceiving
okay.
me.
Don't happen again.
So. This is what happens a lot. So people like a putter, they pick a putter up, in James's case they send him one and they like the look of it and they want to put it into play. But we know from previous that James was putting really well. We've got his numbers on here now, and at the moment, obviously previously, his face was neutral as you like, 0.0, there was no change, he was starting the ball on line. His path was slightly out to the right. So we're talking you through it. So we're going to go through the numbers. So he was slightly hitting up, slightly taking a little bit of loft off, and his tempo was good. As a result, that's why we knew he was putting well. James is going to take a picture of it.
So you throw that on screen now and they can see it.
Yeah, there's a bit of a glimmer.
Doesn't matter.
You need to get a better angle. So we're going to test the Toulon out. So it's the Toulon Las Vegas, the brand new Toulon. Are they out?
They're not out yet, they're coming out. There's 9 of them.
There is 9 of them.
So there's this one, this is the Las Vegas. There's a Las Vegas H4.5, which is a better neck, a nicer neck, I think. And then there's Atlanta, there's Memphis, all different kind of shapes. So, but for me, I had the Versa one of this, the number 7. This is a number 7 really, it's not a Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's a mini
Odyssey
7.
number 7. I had the Versa one, putted the best I ever putted from what I remember. That was during the PGA days where we used to have to get the cards in and actually play.
I wouldn't say that was your best time, but and it's not got much better. But we're going to get this tested now, and the main thing with the putter fitting, we know now James knows the length of the putter, so he knows he needs a 35-inch, even though he is only 5'3".
10.
So we also, he was 9 on holiday. He's grown an inch over Christmas.
These new trainers,
so
they're fast as well.
That's a lie. We know that 35 inch is correct, so then the next thing we need to look at is aiming. Can he aim it well straight away? You know, he lines the ball up, but will it aim good enough for him so we know he's starting it online? And then what are the numbers doing? Is this going to neutralise his stroke a little bit? Is it going to make it better? Is it going to make it worse? Can it go in the bag? Can it not? And don't be afraid, you know, if you do like a new putter and you want one, you see one, as long as it's the right length, go and get it tested out, see if it is working for you.
See, surely with all the alignment aids on this, it has to be easier to align than just a blade Scotty Cameron.
So we'll get James to bring it close to the camera shortly. There is a line on the top. There is 2 lines at the side, which is helping you get the ball in the centre of the face. It's also then helping you line up with the ball. So the line on the top is closer to the ball, so it is designed to help you line it up easier. So,
did you not read that last one?
We did, we just need you to stand over the ball for a second. I will tell you when to go. Calm down, right, are you ready? Are you steady? And go ahead.
That was open.
So,
and the funny thing is, I don't want this to work, I don't want it not to work, I just want to know.
Yeah, so similar pattern, James's. Is it the putter or is it James? That is the big question. A lot of the times people think, oh, it's me. It could be the putter. It could be that. We don't know. Let's have a look. So James is going to wait a second over this one again. 2 seconds.
That felt incredible. And so on the golf course, I've hit 1 putt with this and I have a 100% mate record. It was a good 10-footer as well. It wasn't like a tapper.
Okay, so again, treating it as if it is on the course, lining it up, and then he'll come in here now, and as soon as he hears the beep, James will pull the trigger.
That felt delightful.
So great roll. Let's look at the numbers straight away, because it's the first one it's picked up. It's temperamental, it is cold in here.
Oh, do I have to say that I hold one on the course, or have we already got that in?
we skip it. James had one putt with it on the course.
100% mate record.
And he hold it. I mean,
I'll do this so people can see it for you.
12 attempts.
There you go. So this is the new one.
Okay, so path was slightly out to the right. So before it was 1.6 out to the right. This is now with this putter, as it got it down to 0.5 out to the right. So again, that's inside tour average. The face was 0.1 degree open, so 0.1 difference. So straight away there, it's going to start on line better than it was before. We saw that it went in, and it's inside the tour averages. He's still hitting slightly up. We know his setup and everything's improved over the year. And again, the lie angle of this putter, because he likes the look of it, he's able to get it lying flat to the ground. Let's get him to hit one more. Let's not just see if it's a fluke.
A fluke?
A fluke is the word we are using.
It's amazing how you can do this quite quickly though, and because say if we got a putter that was totally wrong for me, you can pretty much tell that in a couple of strokes, can't you?
That's it, and a lot of tour players, they'll go and check a putter that it looks nice, but if it doesn't give you the numbers, whether it looks nice or not, it's not going to help them hole more putts.
That felt a bit into out again, but that is frightening.
Ever so slightly, so because this is the putter's designed not to have as much arc on it as obviously a toe hang.
Just making sure they can see it.
Keep up the good work, James. It's not moving out as far on the way through, so it's 0.7 there, but that's still half the difference of what it was before with the blade putter. So face control is very good, 0.1 open again, but because they're a lot closer together with this putter, James is able to hole the last two putts.
So that's 100%.
But it is 100% so far. But what we're going to do now is, again, people will find when they go for putter fittings, it's a straight putt, it's all, you know, it looks very easy. So now we're going to get James to aim for the left one.
Is there any break on this?
There is no break. This is nice and straight. So it's a little bit off on a square mat. It might be easier for him to aim on a straighter putt. So now we're throwing him off a little bit, and let's see what the numbers do. So great roll.
Good pace.
Okay, so good pace. I'm going to say on that occasion that the ball wasn't lined up correctly. The path was a little bit out to in there, so it reversed it instead of it going a little bit
Is that because, so during a fitting here, would you tell people what they're doing? Because I think there, subconsciously, I've gone, I'm not going to bring it inside and I'm going to try and get squarer.
Yeah, exactly, squarer. So James has he's seen that his path's been going a little bit out to the right, so he's overcompensated. So let's line it up, James, let's not rush. Let's go through the routine.
I just want to keep hitting it. It does feel lovely to hit.
But face control, very good. So although James has tried to guide the path, the face is still 0.1 open. So the face control, as we saw with his blade, is very, very consistent, which is as a result of a little bit of practice, but mainly getting the setup correct.
Just a good coach.
That's what I was going to go with.
Just frightening.
Frightening. Okay, so there, a lot of green on the board. James will take another snap.
I'm just looking after the people watching. I'm trying to keep people watching, because otherwise they're going to turn off. If you're still here, guys, comment below. I know it's because of me, it's not because of you. Very little effort.
That's a lie, but Mark Royal, if you're watching, there are your great before and afters. But moving on, back to this. So there, path 0.3 now.
Oh, 0.3.
So we're dialing it in. The face there was 0.1 degrees closed, so he's released it a little bit to try and get that path straighter. And as a result, the lie angle's good. We're taking a little bit of loft off and we're hitting up. So there's a lot of positives with this putter. For me, on this occasion, James does get a lot of putters sent through and would like to switch and change. But on this occasion, I would say this putter is good for him, mainly because he's finally ordered the correct length putter.
Yeah.
The head design is something he likes. For me, he wants to change the hosel. I wouldn't change the neck design.
Do you think this neck suits me then?
Well, it'll be interesting to see. So we'll get James to get the same putter with the slant neck and we'll compare the two. Will it improve him? That will give him a little bit more toe hang, which would on occasion leave the face more open, which is not what we need to do after that stroke he's just ended on, because he didn't line the ball up. So guys, if you are looking at a new putter and you do pick one up and think it's, oh, I like that, you know, just ask at the golf club or go and get fitted for it. Make sure. Come here, come to Royal
Out of
Waterfront.
interest there, so if there's a few things that aren't quite right, and that's consistent, because we've done this as a quick video, guys, just to show you to see if the dream is alive with this, and it seems like it very much is.
It is.
I take it at some point there, you're going, right, we either change the head, we either change the length, or we change the lie angle or the neck shape. They're kind of what you're going to go for. Maybe the grip.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to look at, is the head design something you like, something that you look like visually is going to give you more confidence. You might get it to, you know, the lie angle there for James, he was able to get that flatter because he likes the design of the putter. It's comfortable to get into that posture.
Not finishing on that one.
We'd then obviously look at length, depending on your height. You know, James isn't the tallest fellow.
Why do we have to bring the height into it again?
But 35...
5'11".
But 35 inch, grow another inch. 35 inch is correct for him. We can see it gets him the best numbers, it gets his stroke working.
Gets me the best posture, I think. There.
Exactly. Well, he didn't get that one, luckily, but that must have been a good stroke. So yeah, we go through different things, but yeah, if you do pick one up that you like, make sure it's the same length and then go and get it tested, see what the numbers do, because the numbers are going to give you the main feedback that you're going to need. That's what all tour players are doing. They're going to check that.
We're good to go then, yeah?
We're good to go. James is off. He's going to keep that putter. I'll put his other one with the rest of the collection that I've got. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you know it's something that you need to look at. If you want to try a putter, then do grab a putter, but go and test the numbers. The cameraman is back.
This is so heavy.
He's probably just looking at the roof.
No, I've got you.
Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that.
Okay.
And I'll see you again later in the week.